Hi Aries, happy birthday. This is your April forecast. Boy, is it a busy month. We've got Mars, your ruler, going retrograde. At the end of the month, Mercury goes retrograde. We've got a new moon in your sign. It's going to be busy in many different ways. The great news is that on the 6th of the month, Venus, planet ruling love and money, comes into your first house, making you extra specially popular, making people very open to you, making it easier for you just to get along with people, and also a wonderful time with all this activity in your first house, dear Aries, to do something nice for yourself. Maybe get yourself some nice clothes, get your hair done, just something that makes you feel good, because Venus in the first is very much about loving yourself, enjoying who you are. And it's your birthday time. It's a time when people shower you with love, hopefully, but the most important thing is that you feel that love for yourself. Also, on the 6th of the month, we've got Mercury coming into your second house of money. So there's going to be quite a big focus on money this month, particularly because Mercury at the end of the month on the 29th goes retrograde in that house. So it's a really important month, Aries, to really look at your finances, really think about money, how you're spending it, what you want to do with it, what you want to create for yourself financially. It could be a very good time to begin to negotiate something during the first couple of weeks of the month. Really get a lot of things moving. After that, I'm going to be talking about Mars retrograde. Things change somewhat. But you certainly can take some actions in your financial area during the first couple of weeks of the month. Now on the 7th of the month, we've got a glorious new moon happening here in your first house. New moon, new beginnings. It's a wonderful time, really, Aries, for you really to think about how you present yourself, how you want other people to see you, how you feel about your relationships, because always when one house is very activated, the opposite house, by reflection, is also activated. So you're looking at yourself, but you're also going to be seeing reflections in your relationships. How you're getting along with people, how comfortable you feel in different relationships. It's going to be a real opportunity for some new beginnings for you. What is it you want to create for yourself? Because it's birthday time, it's like a new year for you. This is your happy new year time, if you like, Aries. So you're going to get an opportunity to bring a lot more balance into your relationships and to renew yourself. A new moon in your sign is all about the renewal of self. Renewal of your health, renewal of how you breathe, how you see your world, a new perspective. Oh, you can create so many new things. It's like having a really sharp knife, because Mars is your ruler, you see, so knives are also ruled by you, but having a super sharp knife and it just cuts through that carrot, oh, like a dream, so easy. And so what you've got a wonderful opportunity here is to create that kind of ease for yourself, that intention of ease for yourself now with the birthday time and your new year here at the beginning. Yes, you've got this fabulous knife and you can just cut away all the weeds, all the things in your way, whoosh, and create a brand new slate for yourself. And now on to this Mars retrograde. On the 17th of April until June 29th, Mars, your ruler, is retrograde. This month retrograde here in the 9th. Next month I'll be talking about when it retrogrades into the 8th. So Mars retrograde, what does one do, or should I say what should one not do during a Mars retrograde? Well, for you, since it's your ruler, you may be looking at issues of anger, issues of frustration, what's been frustrating you. You would have an opportunity to make a renewed effort, particularly in this area of your life, which is very much your thinking patterns, your spiritual perspective, how you see the world, how you see your reality. Yes, because what one person sees as terrible, another person can see as wonderful. So it's all to do with your perspective, and you'll have an opportunity to make a renewed effort as far as your perspective is concerned in your life. You also may make a renewed effort to make a trip somewhere, although I am going to say that during Mars retrograde, it's not a good time to initiate a new project, to have a very hot romance, because what tends to happen during a retrograde is that it just fizzles out. Nothing comes of it. Now, particularly in that 9th house, I'm going to suggest, because the 9th house is the house of legal issues, do not start a lawsuit during Mars retrograde, all right? Because chances are 90% you will lose. If you can get your opponent to start the lawsuit, so much the better. But if you are going to do anything legal, wait until well after the end of June. That would be my suggestion here. But it's and also I would not buy anything mechanical if you can possibly help it. On April the 20th, we've got the Sun coming into your 2nd house of money, so shining a light on your finances. Yes, could be some good news financially, could be a new project, a new idea, a new possibility of a job bringing in a little bit more money. All these possibilities coming here with the Sun in your 2nd house. On the 22nd of April, we've got a full moon happening here in this 8th house, and the 8th house shining a light on anything you're doing in terms of joint finances. Now, this would have anything to do with maybe a tax situation that comes to light, maybe needs to be dealt with during April. It could also have something to do with maybe your partner's finances, something coming to light that needs to be seen. Also, issues to do with intimacy. How much do you allow yourself to really connect with people? Yes, because very often we can be in a crowded room with a lot of people at a party, supposedly having a wonderful time, but if you're not connecting, you can feel awfully lonely. And so this may bring up issues of maybe feeling abandoned or lonely, but an opportunity to look at that more deeply and to say, all right, what can I do differently now so that I can get closer to people, so that I can feel that love, that warmth, all those things that I really would love to be feeling. And also it could shine a light on an inheritance or something to do with money from somebody else. And finally, last but not least, Mercury on the 29th of April does go retrograde in this 2nd house again. So the 2nd house also has to do with your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself. And hopefully you've renewed yourself with this moon energy and or the Sun. You've done a lot of renewal. You've got rid of a lot of cobwebs and you're feeling more confident about yourself. This, and also during the retrograde of Mercury until the May the 23rd, good opportunity now to really maybe rethink some of your financial situations and to rethink what you feel about money and also your money-making ideas. You may reevaluate them and then get them going again towards the end of May. So I wish you a wonderful birthday. Thank you very much for subscribing, commenting, and I love receiving comments because I learn from your comments very often. It gives me feedback to see how I'm doing and all the things that you notice, and you do notice a lot of things, so I do appreciate that. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful month. From my heart to yours, happy birthday. Happy new beginnings.